Well, it's just the latest weirdo to add to our addition
The repertoire.
to our menagerie.
Menagerie of weirdos.
Yeah, weirdos coming into the store.
Would it be the store without it, right?
I mean, it wouldn't. It would just be nice if you picked up everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 150,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Well,
For a guy that works at a Renaissance fair.
yeah. And what does he do? He throws axes or
Yeah,
like something? He makes, I don't know.
He makes a living doing weird
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. He only works 4 months a year or something like that?
Yeah.
Or-
Unemployed for the rest, or however that goes.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's the life, though.
Is it?
He had a wad of cash.
Yeah, that's probably all of it, though. You want to be a carny?
I think so.
That's kind of just a carny, right? Like we're Renaissance fairs.
Yeah, just with, outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, right?
It's like, yeah, I guess.
I think it's cool.
Like a corporate carny is like working at medieval times.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's high up and
That's higher. That's like more stable.
Yeah.
You know.
They give you 401k and
Yeah, probably
medical.
think so.
Yeah, I think
Medieval
probably
times?
at that point, yeah, no?
I don't know.
How more corporate can you get, you know?
Like, how do you think you could work your way up to like night? Like, can you just start like you're like, oh, I'm just cleaning up, and then I'm gonna,
be a manager.
I've been there for 10 years.
A squire.
Yeah.
And then a knight.
I'm curious now.
How do you become a king?
Yeah, well, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
It's one guy, or do they have different kings? I don't know.
They gotta keep cycling them, right?
They have to, right?
You know, eventually the king actually gets a job in Hollywood somewhere, so he's got to get fired. Got to get usurped, or killed, or poisoned, or whatever.
So again, the brother has to put poison in his ear,
and then rape his women, or rape his wife, and
whatever.
Some other weird shit like that happened.
Yeah, it might have.
Yeah. Anyway, issue number 60 of ComiCentric.
Or 60. Woo!
How you been, Peter?
I'm fucking tired.
Dude, it was pretty hairy the last hour.
Mm-hmm. It did, yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty interesting. But like you said, we're back to normal Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. It feels like it.
I felt like it.
It's good.
We'll see how tomorrow goes.
Yeah.
Did anyone miss today? No, everyone's here.
Yeah, I guess because we had a couple people that used to come on Wednesday, now they come later in the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they came back on Wednesday.
Some of them.
Okay. Well, that's good. As long as the wheels of justice keep on
I
turning.
think that's what happens. I think it's like, it's weird. I think people like take time off of comics and then they come back to it, or
Yeah, I would like to say I did that once too.
Yeah.
Took a very, very long hiatus.
yeah, but yeah, it always comes back. You always come back.
Yeah,
You know?
you can't. It's a fucking.
No.
I think it's worse than drugs. If you
Probably,
ask me, drugs I can quit whenever I want.
Can you?
Comics, though.
That's what we should do. We should start like a Comics Anonymous, and then like that thing is like oh, here's some temptations.
Here's some temptation. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, let's host these meetings in the store.
In the store, around all the donuts.
Yeah, right.
All the sugar and all the that you can want.
What's what happens there? You go like those things that you get. They start smoking and they start fucking eating donuts, or right?
Really?
It's another addiction. Like it's just
it's true. You're swapping one thing.
So
for another.
we'll be like, oh, here's some manga.
Oh shoot. That's a dirty habit.
It is a
That's a
very dirty
$10 plus book every time.
Every time.
And there's like a billion of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'd rather get three normal size comics.
See, or a nice annual or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nice annual with the glow in the dark cover, with a shiny cover.
Yeah. It's always fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Comic books. Comics are great.
Yeah, they are.
I love them.
What's not to love about comic books?
I don't know. Weirdos that come in reading.
That's what makes it more colorful.
I think so, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw when you and Mark gave me the eye for the guy. It's like, don't egg him on. Mark gave me a smile and shit. And I'm like, okay, let's keep going. I mean, okay. To me, those are the best ones.
Yeah.
He came and he goes, oh, let me show you my art.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I wasn't nice to him, he would not have showed me.
That's true. That's true.
He would not have brought his little container and showed us. And he had a little signature, he had a little meet and greet sign dining. So
yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. It was interesting.
I don't know.
You know what? I have a whole different opinion because that guy has been coming a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Simultaneously. And I'm getting to that point where I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
But you're done for now.
I'm done for now.
You're now. He's done for now.
For now. Until we see him next Tuesday.
Yeah, or whenever he decides to come.
Yeah.
No, he got a big sack. He'll be gone for a while.
I don't know. He did got a big sack last time.
Yeah. The only hard part is now we got to put all this shit back.
Yeah.
Where it belongs.
I think I'm just gonna let it sit there for a minute, and like when he comes back, be like, "Are you sure you don't want?" You know, like,
it's an elf quest, and they're 50 cents.
50 cents. You can't beat that.
No, original elf quest.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fun.
Good times.
I know. You know what it reminds me of? A fucking Muppet.
Yeah.
That big hippie Muppet.
Like that life size one that was dancing with fucking.
With
was it
Lucille too?
Liza Minnelli?
Liza Minnelli impersonator called Liza Minnelli. Yeah, that exactly like that one. The one with the curly hair, right?
Yeah. The one that was like, it was clearly a person in a suit, right?
It could be a person in a suit. It could be a big old hippie guy.
He could be, yeah. He could be a Muppet.
He could have been a Muppet.
He might have been a Muppet.
Dude, I love the Muppets.
The Muppets are great.
The Muppets are fantastic. All right, we're gonna talk about Muppets today.
Yeah, we are.
Good segue. I saw the Muppets Mutant Mayhem. What was it called?
No, it's called Mayhem, right? Muppet Mayhem.
Muppet Mayhem, is that what it's called?
I think so. Yeah.
Electric Mayhem.
Yeah. Dr. Teeth.
Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Yeah.
In the beginning. At the end.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I saw that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was gonna continue with renovations. I know we've been talking about renovations a lot, and
should we just get that out of the way? We both watched episode 1 of renovations.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that already?
On here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. We briefly discussed one, but I said I was gonna watch 2, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I barely got to that one.
You got through it?
I watched it for 1. I didn't even start number 2.
Okay, I got through halfway through 2, and I was like, no, Jeremy Renner, stop.
I think we did talk about it because I remember thinking like that was my favorite part was when he called fucking Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah,
and he's like, oh, we gotta get the kids excited about something. They're not gonna care about me, and she's like, don't be silly, Jeremy Renner.
Stop it. You're good.
You're Hawkeye.
Kids love you, Jeremy Renner. Yeah. She did ham it up a little bit there. Yeah, I know. And the second one, I just kept on going.
See, the only thing that makes me laugh about like reality shows like that, it's like, okay, that part is clearly scripted or like that's like planned. Because you're like, does Jeremy Renner know Vanessa Hudgens? Like, is he buddies? Like, why would he be buddies with Vanessa Hudgens?
Do they just hang out on weekends? You know, the kids know each other or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know their personal life. Maybe.
That's very odd.
Maybe someone that knows more about the farandula, the movie industry.
The Renner, fucking Hudgens conundrum.
Family tree, if you will. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, it does seem scripted. It does seem like, I don't believe they've been friends for a long time. They've been like
buddies of that.
Yeah. And that's what was hard to believe about the second one too, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Who's the
I didn't even remember, dude. I don't remember. I fell asleep. I'm telling you, I fell asleep and I woke up. It was like halfway through it and I was like, no, I can't do you. I'm sorry.
The only one that has kind of my attention, I might just skip to, is that water filtration truck thing.
Okay.
That seems interesting.
Because that could be like something we could actually use out of all those fucking buses. No offense. I mean, I'm glad people are getting creative with shit like that. But I mean, one that makes water, purifies water, kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
That episode seemed interesting.
Yeah.
And I don't know what episode Anthony Mackie's on, but I'm like, that guy's always entertaining. So.
Our good old Captain America, you mean?
Yeah, Captain America.
Yeah. That's fun. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. One day when I'm extremely bored and there's nothing else to do, and I've gone through DuckTales like 27,000 times.
Then back to renovations.
But renovations, like I said, I got halfway, and as I was exiting out, I saw the fucking Dr. Teeth smiling at me and shit. I'm like, oh shit, this started the fucking Muppet Mayhem. I clicked on the first episode. I clicked on the second episode. And I clicked on the third episode.
Oh, nice.
All 3 of them back to back. I was supposed to be asleep by this time.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah.
Every fucking second of it. How can I say? The whole Mayhem, Dr. Teeth and Dr. Mayhem, they've been around forever since the beginning. And they've been used, they've been utilized, but never in the form that they have.
Yeah, never been the stars of anything.
Yeah. And to the point where like you realize, they do a lot of covers, but they don't have an album.
Yeah.
The Muppets have an album. You know, multiple albums. As I say, they have albums, but not them. And they're supposed to be
the band.
The band.
Yeah.
all right, that makes weird sense. I mean, that makes no sense to me. So when the premise was like, oh, they kind of owe us an album, I thought to myself, first thing I did, picked up my phone. Oh shit, they don't have an album. Yeah. Some shit with Jack White, and that was about it. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, huh? They appear on.
Yeah.
But they don't have their own album. I'm like, all right,
they played with Elton John back in the 70s.
They played with everybody, dude. They were the house band. They were the band. You know. They needed a backup drummer. Dave Grohl. We saw that one earlier too. The fucking Animal taking on Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things that got me to this episode. That first episode was like not heavy in the cameos, but it was weird cameo. Billy Corgan for 2 seconds. You know,
Danny Trejo
for 5. You know, and at the end they don't show up again.
Yeah,
that's it.
They're just there. Yeah,
you know, you're waiting for that ending with everyone singing, you know, one song at the same time, and then all the cameos appearing. No, it doesn't have that.
They didn't do that.
And then another thing was it was only them and New Muppets.
Yeah.
There was no... Oh, actually, I should say. There was no cameo, and I was like going to be like complaining. As soon as I thought about complaining because there was no cameo of any of the old Muppets, the last episode had Sadler and Waldorf.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, you motherfuckers.
Got you.
Got me. Yeah.
Got you.
I like those guys a lot. But the whole thing was no New Muppets. They had a Dr. Teeth and Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're Dr. Teeth, right?
Yeah. Because they're both dentists.
Yeah, both dentists.
Yeah.
Weird.
Which we find out Dr. Teeth is a dentist.
It's an actual dentist.
Yeah.
And his gold tooth
is like a weird, like golden
floss. His grandpappy's floss. Yeah. He fucking just stuck it up there.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in other words, you find a lot of fucking backstory of the mayhem.
Yeah.
You know,
this band has been around for 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah.
No, 50. Janet says 50. Yeah. 50. And then I'm like, all right, cool. That means we'll make them what, like 70 years old?
Well, at least.
You know, if
they're Muppets, they don't age.
True that. Okay, true that. I mean, it's not the same people that voiced them then as voicing them now.
Some of them are.
Really?
I looked it up. Yeah, some of them are.
Oh, it's really. Yeah. Oh my god. Because I saw that with one of the puppeteers does look old. The one doing Janice. He looks like an old dude. Yeah. You know, doing a girl's voice, but he does it really well. So I'm cool with it. That's weird.
Yeah.
Puppets are weird.
But I think the Muppets are at their best is when they lampoon what do you call it? Like industries. Like the first Muppet movie was all about the movie industry.
Yeah.
They literally signed the Forever Famous contract.
Forever Famous, yeah. Right. Your standard Forever Famous contract, yeah.
You know, it was all about, and it was like, what's his face too? Orson Welles or something, right?
Yeah.
Signed it. And I think that's what, and then like, I think that's, with Disney, they try to do Muppet stuff. Like we saw like the Haunted Mansion thing.
Yeah.
That's more for kids.
It's a musical, it's fun, it's goofy.
Yeah.
You know, has Gonzo.
But I think the thing with Muppets, when it really sticks in people's minds, are like the early movies, like the Christmas Carol. Like it was so weird. I feel like people discovered that like 2 years ago because it was all over social media around Christmas time.
Yeah, it goes in cycles,
and it's like so weird. And then like I hadn't seen it since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I showed it to Joanna, and we watched it, and we're like, and she's like, "This is really serious." And I'm like, "Yeah, like it's a Christmas story. It's Christmas Carol," you know. But I think that's when Muppets are at their best, is when they're, you know, it's silly, but they're taking themselves seriously. I think that
don't tell me Treasure Island one, because that was,
I haven't seen that forever, man. I don't even remember, bro. Because that's Tim Curry, right? He was like the Blackbeard or whatever.
Like great, everything's fun and everything, but it's nothing like that. You know?
No, but see, the thing is that I love. That's one of my favorite versions of Muppets is when they're playing roles.
Yeah.
Like it's Kermit as, you know, this character.
Kermit with the little mustache.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Like that's my favorite, but that's the cool thing about the Selection Mayhem one, because it was lampooning the music industry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like down to the point of like, oh no, you have to be online, you have to be this, and do that, you know. Like,
they gave them cell phones.
Yeah.
And like you said, 50 years of being together and all that stuff, they never had cell phones.
And it was actually like that caused them to break up.
Yeah, it caused them to break up because they didn't have anything else.
Yeah.
They were always together. The only way to reach people was their music.
Yeah.
Now they found other ways to reach people. You know, fucking Lip was doing TED Talks.
Yeah.
You know?
By saving the world with TikTok.
Yeah, you know? It was weird.
That was the funniest thing, was that he started that feud because the way Dr. Teeth talks.
Yeah.
Like it just auto-corrected everything. And it was like, and she tells us, because those aren't words. You're just like saying
fantabulous, contrabradral. Yeah. Well, I mean, I understand them.
Yeah.
100%.
But those aren't words.
But you know what he's talking about. You know?
But it was funny too because it made fun of like hardcore fans, and it made fun of like it was I don't know, it was really good.
Yeah, the Swifties. Yeah. I mean they've pointed fingers, you know.
Yeah.
You know with the monsters, the Swifties, the beehives or whatever fuck the
little monsters. It was like Oh yeah, the Beyonce ones, right?
The Beyonce.
I thought they were.
They weren't the bee ones.
The bee queens or the queen, something like that, right? Yeah. The queen bees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it was brief what they did, but they were still like everything was there from from producing, from get me Paul McCartney, get me a Beatle. Yeah. You know,
like even like when they get that first producer, and he's just like, oh, he's doing experimental music, and it's just them talking or whatever, and it's like that's funny because that's like a thing. Right?
Yeah, and it made sense. Yeah, and going back to that first movie, they just found him in a theater in a church somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And this one gives you a little bit more, like, I mean...
Yeah, because in the first movie, didn't they, like, they were being chased, and then
they had
Kermit and Fozzie. Then didn't they paint the car or something?
They painted the car for them. They go, they're being chased, so let's hide their car.
And they painted the car so that way they can get away. And
what you think? And then they started that song, and that's a song that stuck by them. You know, even in the new show, they kind of sing it there. What you think of that? Yeah. And the songs they sing are always covers. Yeah. You know?
No. Now they have originals, right?
But they're mostly covers, you know, whatever. But
they have like one or two new songs.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what always sticks out of my head in that first original Muppet movie? Is when Kermit and Fozzie are driving down the road, and then fucking, what's his name? Big Bird? Yeah. He's hitchhiking. Yeah. And they're like, we're going to California. Do you want to come with us? He's like, no, I'm going to New Jersey to start a public education network. And they're like, good luck.
That's funny. Going to the East Coast. And it worked for him.
Yeah, it worked out for him.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. There was, in the 70s, somewhere in the 70s, there's a whole generation that grew up with the Muppets in the morning, like Sesame Street in the morning, and Muppets in the afternoon, you know?
Evening,
A Muppet show in the afternoon.
Because that show, like the original Muppet show, it wasn't like... I mean, kids could watch it, but it wasn't meant for kids. Like,
no.
You know, but kids could, you know.
I mean,
it was nothing really bad about it, or was it any, like, you know,
small innuendos here and there. You know, when Liberace came around, that was always fun. You know, we saw that one, like I said, Liza Minnelli one. That was fun. Yeah, you know, they had little skits going on skits on skits and whatever. Yeah, Liza Minnelli and her big eyeballs. Yeah,
I just love that, like, because even to like the 90s when they did that one, I think it was on ABC for like a minute, and it went to like. Disney Channel or whatever.
Muppets Tonight?
I think so. That's when they had that weird lobster guy.
They always had lobster guy.
No, he was like
Jamaican lobster guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no, he was like a catfish or something.
Was it catfish?
Or something. I don't remember what he was.
Yeah, because Pep is a prawn.
But he had like really colorful dreads, and he had a little mustache, right? I forgot his name, but he had like a Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
I always find it funny, like when they would do stuff like that, because I remember seeing one episode. And they had announced that Kermit and Miss Piggy had broken up.
Right.
And then there's an episode where like Sandra Bullock is coming down to Kermit, and he's like, "Oh no!" And then she gets all jealous and shit.
Yeah, he was like the producer of it or something like that. Yeah. And that's another thing about the Muppets. They're not afraid to add people. They're not afraid to make putting people back.
Well, they had the other one. The last Muppet show was that weird like 30 Rock version.
I
think it was just called The Muppets.
The Muppets, yeah.
And I remember there was a joke in there that I was like fucking bawling when he says Fozzie's trying to find a girlfriend.
Oh, right.
And he's driving down, you know, in the freeway or whatever, and he's talking to the camera, and he's like, you know, finding a girlfriend in LA is hard. He goes, you know, I try to go on the apps, and I wrote passionate bear looking for love, and he goes, you get all the wrong responses. And then he stops and he goes, "Well, wrong for me." like, that was such a good joke.
I mean, even a Muppet understands, you know, it's something for everybody out there. Yeah, dude. The thing about that one, they made him way too real, I think. Yeah. You know, because he's
dating what's-her-face from Garfunkel and Oates.
The blonde one?
Yeah,
I forgot her name.
He's dating her.
She was in the Mayhem.
Then in there's another where he meets her parents,
Uh-huh.
and then they can't deal with the fact and then they're like, and they tell him, "Where do you go to the bathroom? In the forest?" And he's like, "That's racist." It's so dumb. It's so funny, man.
Like I said, it has its moments. It has its charm, but a lot of people, like, they tune in, they watch, they love, they want to watch, but they don't stick around.
No.
You know? They don't stick around for that. A couple years ago, I'm going to say now, we went to that Jim Henson museum thing they had.
Oh, in Hollywood.
Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah.
You get to see how that shit's been done.
Yeah.
And you get to see them up close, and you get to see what they look like. It's just felt, man.
Oh, dude. It's a trip. When I was in college, we went to some event at the LA Times.
Yeah.
And they had a PBS thing. I remember going over there, and like they're like, "Oh, who's your favorite Muppet?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one." And like, "Do you like Grover?" I'm like, "Hey, it's cool, right?"
Hey, Super Grover.
And then all of a sudden, Grover comes out, and you can see the dude fucking, puppeteering him, but he's talking to you, and you're like, "This is Grover. Like, this is not a puppet. This is Grover's talking to me."
And that's the sign of a good puppeteer. Right
and
there.
it's just like, holy crap, you know.
You're in another. You're transported instantly. You're no longer on Earth. Homie. You're on Sesame fucking Street, yo. No, I agree. Every time I interact with a puppet, it always feels a little surreal.
Yeah,
I mean, I shouldn't be saying these things to a puppet.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Since I know there's a guy controlling it, but the puppet, seems like a nice person.
Yeah, it seems cool.
Yeah, right. So what'd you tell him?
I don't remember. I remember just talking to him, and it was weird, and he was just like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Oh."
Wow. Did he? I don't know, man. What would you? What would you talk to Grover about?
I don't know, man. I'm not a big Grover guy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a big Grover guy. And I'd be like, so we're Super Grover. Right?
My favorite Muppet is Ralph the dog.
Ralph the dog
is my favorite one
because he plays the piano.
No, I don't know. He just has so much personality, man.
Dude, what do you mean? He's like the chillest guy.
Exactly.
In the whole fucking thing. You think like what is this? Suits is fucking the chillest guy. No, roll.
Like my favorite is in that last Muppet movie when they regain all the characters and they're driving around and doing a montage.
Oh, where they're gonna lose the castle, or wherever they're gonna lose all the.
And then they're like, "That was a fun montage." Yeah. And then Ralph's like, "Oh, well, you should tell my story. My story is real interesting." He's just like chilling in a hammock. They're like, "Hey, you want to team up again? All right."
Gets up and let's go.
Then when they come back, he's like,
It's always been Rolf though. Yeah. And it's always been that type of character.
Yeah, like in that Muppet show, he's just like, he has a bar and like he doesn't do the show anymore. No. But occasionally they'll ask him to come play piano and he's like, all right.
Yeah. That's what I asked earlier. Was he part of the mayhem? No, he was never part of the mayhem. He was just his own thing, Yeah, he did have a bar and they would go after and they would hang out at Rolf's bar. Yeah.
I remember there was one where like Kermit was all stressed out and he tells him that he's a therapy dog.
Yeah.
And he just has Kermit fucking pet him.
And it worked, right?
Yeah. He scratched his ear and he was like, oh.
Yeah. And it worked. Yeah. But see, that's the thing about fucking Muppets. No matter what iteration, there's always something.
Oh, yeah, because you can modernize that.
Yeah. Up to the times, get with the times. Jim Henson's been dead for like 20 years now and shit.
Oh, way longer than that.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
What was how old was I when he died?
Like in the 90s?
In the 90s?
I think so.
That was only 20 years ago, wasn't it?
Oh, that was like
30 years ago.
30 years ago.
Oh, my timeline's off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now it's like a billion different people still doing the same thing.
Yeah, Kermit sounds weird now. I don't like it. It sounds weird.
But it always sounds weird.
It doesn't sound like Kermit though. I don't know. I just
you need your Jim Henson.
Yeah.
He
sounds off.
Well, I don't know. What can I tell you? It's never going to be the same.
No.
But people are still going to love him.
Dude, are they though?
I mean, what do you think they're going to do after this Mayhem one? They got to make more Muppets.
I mean, I hope so.
Well, they do it in like spurts. Like they'll do one and they forget about it, then they do another one.
I mean, Disney. I feel like Disney City on. I don't know, man. I think there's so much they could do. Like, imagine bringing back a version of the Muppet Show, and you have like fucking Robert Downey Jr. like
as the main guest. Of the whole thing.
And then they do an Iron Man joke or. Dude, a couple years ago, I don't know what it was for, some charity thing. They did like Pigs in Space live on stage.
Pigs in Space.
and fucking David Tennant showed up as the Doctor.
As in Pigs in Space?
Yeah, and I was like, what is going on?
It's kind of cool.
And then they did this cool skit where like one of the pigs, something had happened to him. And then David Tennant's like, oh, he's regenerating. And then
Pig Doctor.
And then and he turned into like different versions of the Doctor. Like it was just a pig dressed up. It was hilarious.
Pig Doctor. That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, crossovers like that would be cool.
Yeah.
In the Muppet way. In variety show. I mean, they don't all have to be singing and dancing like the old ones. Yeah. There's other ways to entertain.
I mean, they could do like parody movies. Like imagine doing like remakes of famous movies, but with Muppets. Like
the MCU ending.
Yeah, it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah. Infinity War with Muppets.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd watch that. Okay, what's his name? Sweetums? It'd be fucking Thanos and shit.
Sweetums would be Thanos? Why would you make Sweetums? He's such a nice guy, though.
It'd be funny.
No, you know what Sweetums would be? Sweetums would be the Thanos, the big guy. What's his name with the hammer?
That guy.
Cole
Obsidian?
Yeah, that guy.
Cole Obsidian?
He would be that guy. You know who'd be Thanos?
Oh.
She just came out in the Mayhem one. The executive producer.
Yeah.
She would be Thanos. She would be totally Thanos. By the way, props to Doctor's teeth for hitting that shit. Fucking A, dude.
And then she came back for more, dude, because she was mad at him. And she's like, all right.
He left her in the cruise, and she still came back. I'm just saying.
Dr. Teeth, man.
Fucking A, dude. Whatever he's doing, keep doing it, Dr. Teeth.
Fucking Dr. Teeth. That was funny. The whole, we find out he's an actual dentist.
The backstory, I'm telling you, the backstory of this shit's awesome.
Then I love that running gag when like they would say like when they hurt their necks, and they're like doctor said you shouldn't be headbanging. He's like, I said no such thing.
He's a real doctor. Yeah.
And then what was it? We talked about yesterday. It's funny, like you can't talk about the music industry, especially a band that's been around since the 70s, without making some kind of drug reference.
Right. And
they got away with it when they ate spoiled marshmallows.
Spoiled marshmallows. That threw me for a loop. Because I was like, they're going to have to. Yeah. They're going to have to, right? They have to. And like, oh, okay. Yeah. And they all take a little trip. Yeah. Except Zoot.
Yeah, because they need sugar. Zoot, like the guy who looks high all the time anyways.
Yeah. The guy's fucking, dude, he's baked half the time. Hey, Zoot, what? Yeah.
Who's that?
Who's Zoot? Oh. Somehow he gets Morgan Freeman to come along. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on there.
That's a funny thing when you get that. Like, who's going to play me? Like, Elvis. It's like, oh, he's dead. When
did that happen? Yeah. He takes pictures of everything.
Because you can remember.
Can't remember shit.
Yeah.
Except that guy. Everyone takes a little trip. They have baby animal.
Yeah.
It's a ball.
A little ball hair.
Yeah. Baby animal.
Floyd's his dad, apparently.
Stepdad. Adopted father, if you will. They started a band. He was the first third member.
Yeah.
Animal.
And then Dr. Teeth.
Yeah. And that was the third member.
Yeah.
I guess we're a trio now, he says. I'm still weird. Sorry. I'm telling you, it had so much how they get together. There's still more, like how did they really get Zoot?
Yeah.
How did they get Janice? They kind of implied that she had a twin sister.
Yeah.
Which we didn't even indulge or anything like that.
Yeah. And then fucking Lips.
Yeah, Lips is just Lips. I don't know. It knows everybody apparently in the music industry.
Yeah.
There's the thing is, like, he was introduced in the Muppets, like in the old 70s one at the end of the last season. After that, he didn't come back until 2011. So all this time, he was out there making connections.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I'm telling you. Fucking Colin Everett got a call from Paul McCartney. Yeah. Brought Paul Abdul.
Okay, so what was it? He introduced her to fucking Scat Cat, or
apparently.
Yeah, right.
He bridged the gap between cartoons and humans.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then Kevin Smith shows up for no reason.
To make the movie, make the documentary.
Crisis Kevin Smith, is it? I'm guessing.
Well, probably during.
During the crisis, Kevin Smith. Yeah. I'm sorry, Kevin Smith. Hope you're better.
Poor Kevin Smith.
Yeah, poor Kevin Smith. He broke down.
He did.
Yeah.
He went to some shit, man.
Yeah. For years, apparently. Yeah.
Went to some shit.
I wish we were all as strong as Kevin Smith. Now all his music's gonna be bummers. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, Clerks 3.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer.
We still got to do that thing with Muppet, right? Yeah. Anyway, back to happy thoughts on Dr. Teeth.
Dr. Teeth.
No, yeah, fucking Kevin Smith shows up out of nowhere with his clerk's fucking shirt and his fucking tuxedo.
He's making a documentary.
Yeah, it's weird.
So that was funny too, because I remember I'm not a Beatles guy like at all. Like their songs, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, so when they put that documentary on, I remember Joanna put it on, and I'm like, this is how long? And it's just them sitting around fucking bullshitting. Like I was just like, I'm out.
Like 4 hours or whatever the hell.
But it was broken into like episodes, and so it was like they were each like 2 hours plus, and I was like, oh man.
Yep.
I don't know if I can do this.
And then like half of it was AI induced or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, because he cleaned it up, whatever, some bullshit. Yeah.
And then they added parts with AI and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, you.
I couldn't do it. I understand like if
nothing
bigger fans. I mean, I saw the highlights on YouTube where it was like, oh, when George Harrison gets mad and he fucking leaves, and then Paul McCartney is kind of a dick to Yoko. Like, like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Should have broke it down just to that.
See, if you've seen that, then in the mayhem where he leaves, he's like, I'm going to do like he did it and peacefully exit. Yeah. Protest by exiting.
And then what's her face is Yoko. She's fucking trying to sing in the song.
Yeah, DC's amazing. I'm telling you.
I love when they first started trying to write songs. They're like, we have a lot of beginnings, we have a lot of middles, a lot of ends,
but nothing in between.
And one of the ends was just animal like.
That's good shit. I'm telling you. Yeah. I can't help it when it comes to puppets, man. Yeah. They bring it out in me.
I love that like it was such a like making fun of all that music. Like, cause even see the amp. It went to 11 and a half. I was like, that's funny.
Take it a little bit further. Yeah.
And then and the last episode was the fucking Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
It was just like, get the band back together.
Which is weird because, I mean, the band was together the 10 episodes or whatever. And then all of a sudden the last episode they break up and then they put them back together for one episode. Yeah.
For the big Hollywood Bowl show.
Yeah. And it's weird because, like, they're trying to get the band together and everyone's like, no, we're doing our own thing. But then the person trying to get the band together leaves, and I mean we're spoiling it here, but it just works in reverse. Yeah,
Animal was devastated, man.
Yeah, he was devastated.
He was devastated.
Yeah, poor guy. By animal we mean smart guy, right?
Oh, well, that guy too.
And nice to see he's still working though.
I wonder what I haven't seen him do anything until this. So I don't know, man.
I don't know. He might be short running it.
Maybe
and coming back. Yeah. Let's do it.
That's what he should make a movie with Short Round, and more like sidekicks from the 80s and 90s.
And call it the short kicks.
Smart short
kick guys.
And I forgot what it was. They just announced something. Mm-hmm. There's some show and Jaleel White is part of the cast.
Like a show?
Yeah.
A serious show? Or
I think so.
A funny show?
No, I think it's a serious show.
Like a Law and Order SVU or something.
Or Go Edition.
Or Go Edition. Stefan Edition. It's just, tell me what it is, lady.
Because did you see that thing where I think Snoop Dogg made some kind of like weed and it's called Urkel something?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Purple Urkel?
Something like that. And then they brought Jaleel White out in the Urkel outfit.
Oh, no.
And he was like, him and Snoop are like back to back. It's weird.
Oh, no. Purple Urkel's been a thing for a while, though.
Oh, okay.
So,
I don't know.
But I guess he made his own.
Maybe, yeah.
Hey, man, when you got Snoop Dogg money, I guess.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah, get the Urkel back on his clothes and shit.
Yeah. I mean, he opened a Funko Pop store for fun, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. It's just so he can get his own Pop Funkos.
Yeah.
You think Jaleel White smokes weed?
Probably.
I think because I know Urkel won't.
Oh, what was Stefan?
Pack of camels.
Oh, okay.
Pack of camels.
Oh no, you know fucking Jaleel White. There was like a one of those like True Hollywood Story type of things where like, dude, he had it fucking rough, man.
Oh man, there was an episode of Family Matters where he's a puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he blew up. Remember, there was dolls and cereal and
Yeah. everything. He was on every other TV show.
Yeah, he would show up on Full House and like, you know, yeah.
Yeah, and then where's that money now, guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were saying how like in the early seasons when he did that thing where he played his own cousin and he was in drag or whatever. His dad did an interview saying that like, oh, he was like he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it, and then they were like, nah, fuck you, we paid you. Like,
you have to do it. You have to do it.
Yeah, and then he was like stressing out and he was like having panic attacks and shit, and he didn't want to do it.
Being a girl who's like a Southern belle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
My cousin, Steven. Stevani.
It's such a weird transition because you think about it, because like early episodes of Family Matters, it was a very like, it was a sitcom. It was like, but it was very like serious. It was very like, you know,
about the family,
about racism and shit, you know, like.
Well, it still kind of did.
Kind of, but then once Urkel, it became the Urkel show. Like, you know, like.
And you'd get your what is his name? Fucking Bobby, whatever his name is, got his lesson, episode every once in a while, gets stopped by the cops every third episode. But then 4 out of 5 of them were Urkel fucking up something or other,
building some machines.
Yeah. That's what people wanted at the end of it.
Did they?
I don't know. I mean, it lasted like whatever.
It lasted a long time.
Yeah.
Like, I remember it went far, like into the 2000s. It was on CBS for a while.
Yeah, because he was a little kid when he started, and he was like a full-on man when he was still wearing that. There were jokes at the end. People were like, "Dude, how can a man still be wearing that outfit?" You know, he was one of those.
Because I remember I never saw when it went to CBS,
Yeah.
and I forgot why I was at home, and it was rerunning something. I'm like, what the hell? Like, Carl and him were in space, and like, and it wasn't even the full cast anymore. It was just like Carl and Urkel, and like, the rest of them would kind of just show up every once in a while. Like, he married Laura, before the show ended. Like, they were like
together.
married. Yeah, it was like, what is going on?
It was weird. I think they time traveled that one too.
Yeah.
So
and they had that machine where Urkel became Bruce Lee. Remember?
Yeah, dude, it's called outliving your.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But people were still watching it.
I can't say I was watching here and there like you know, but
yeah.
never to say I'm watching it religiously.
It's on Hulu.
I don't give
the whole season.
You know what? I'm gonna say that, but then I'm gonna go back and say I remember those first seasons. They would replay on Channel 5 in the afternoon, so I'd watch that.
Yeah.
But yeah, once they moved to the other station, I kind of lost track of Mr. Sifon.
Sifon or Cow.
And the Winslow family. There you go.
The Winslow
family. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an episode where he's a puppet. I mean, that's how you know you jumped the shark at any show. You fucking
do puppets.
Puppet shows and shit.
Did they do that in Night Court? We saw that already. Like,
These puppets.
My favorite use of puppets though was it 30 Rock? And we saw Kenneth saw the world.
Everyone's a puppet.
Yeah. But then the funniest thing, the one that had me roll, it was when like it cuts to the real world, and then like Liz, she walks away with the slumped over with the bouncing,
with the hair bouncing, so like she was a real puppet.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, they played it well. Yeah, even there was a Jack one. Yeah. Well, I mean, these are all puppets for kids. There's all these shows now, like Avenue Q and all these other ones that are like for more adult oriented. Obviously, because I mean these older people grew up. Yeah. Again, Sesame Street and.
But a lot of that is like worked on by like Jim Henson's son or whatever. Yeah. And it's like weird. It kind of feels like he's rebellion and shit. Like, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. The Muppets can do whatever they want. Yeah. Henson just kept it PG. Yeah. You know?
That's where the money was.
Yeah. But Muppets can do whatever Russian is. Remember this movie, or no, was it a show?
Where the rabbit? Yeah. Remember that? Greg the Bunny?
Greg the Bunny. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, that was funny.
That was great.
That was good. Yeah.
And it was so simple, too. What's his name? Seth Green. Seth Green, yeah.
He's hanging out with the bunny.
Hanging out with the bunny.
And there was like a vampire, and there was like a monkey. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I watched it maybe a year or two ago. I rewatched it all, and it was so. It didn't say held up, but it was hanging on. Yeah, you know, and stuff like that. We were talking about it last week. Unhappily Ever After.
Yeah, with the rabbit.
With the rabbit. There's
Bobcat go away.
Yeah. So puppets, they play a part. You know.
I was gonna say, like, I think there's an untapped market right there.
Puppets.
Puppet horror movies.
Well, I mean, just the stuffing everywhere. Yeah. Would it be red stuffing or white
Yeah,
stuffing?
yeah.
Oh,
I'm talking like R-rated, like like Evil Dead with puppets.
I've seen some crazy puppets out there in the world. That's a possibility.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah,
because then you can get away with like doing like John Carpenter-esque, practical effects. But it's a Muppet. It's a puppet.
It's a puppet. Yeah,
It'd
be easier, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine like a kind of like a pinhead or something.
Yeah,
Type of Muppet.
yeah.
That could work.
Mm-hmm.
You could swap heads and body parts if
Yeah.
need be, right?
Like and then it'd be like that weird juxtaposition of like you do something like real fucking like graphic, right?
Yeah.
Like you have like a severed head with like the spine, but it's a puppet.
Yeah,
so,
well, you could totally do it.
And so it's gross still, but you're like, oh, it's kind of funny looking.
Yeah, because the spine would be pearly white,
and
or
it'd
something.
be like all like soft and shit.
Yeah, out of felt, out of silk. Sure. I could see that. I mean, more people that have seen more puppet things. I think there is stuff like that.
It probably
but
is,
not enough. I guess. You want to see it more mainstream.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
full on movie.
That'd be interesting. I'm down. Let's fund it. Executive producer.
Fucking. What are we gonna call it?
Puppet theater. Horror puppet theater.
Grindhouse puppet theater.
Grind. Puppet grind. No.
Something there.
Something. Puppet-esque.
Yeah.
Grind pumping.
Yeah.
Fist pumping.
Well,
technically, when your fist is inside the thing. Right?
Yeah.
See, that's another thing we could do with those things. Like, you kill a puppet, you see the hand, and then you just chop the hand off or something.
Yeah.
So that'd be hilarious.
It'd be pretty funny.
I'm for this.
I mean, even going back to even fucking what's his face? Yoda was a Muppet, basically.
Yoda was a Muppet.
A lot of those aliens.
He was a master Jedi, but he was first a Muppet.
I mean, technically, if we go that route, the OG Turtles.
The Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, that was Jim Henson, right?
Okay, they're Muppets?
They're basically Muppets,
They're
right?
those giant Muppets.
Yeah.
But they're animatronic, though.
No, there was people inside doing the fucking thing.
Wasn't it the face and the eyes and all that stuff animatronic?
No, it was like old school, like it was connected to their actual face.
Oh.
And it was wearing like kind of not a helmet, but like a
Yeah, okay.
Because there's that scary thing because they did
the enhancement.
The enhancement, and then in one of them you see fucking Donatello laughing, and you can see the dude inside
laughing, like through the mouth.
Yeah,
that's
creepy.
Yeah,
it's real creepy.
That's when they're dancing. Again, going back to that Liza Minnelli, when those big ones were dancing, like, how are they seeing?
Yeah,
how are they looking through that shit?
Especially because she like kind of just like threw herself into that one, and I was like, oh crap! Like,
and they're choreographed. They're syncing each other up, dude. That means they practice.
Yeah.
That's why they can't do the show anymore.
Probably.
Actors don't like to practice anymore.
They
don't like to choreograph.
Just don't do any dancing anymore.
That's crazy. Well, imagine Scam likely calling you at fucking 45 at night.
Wow.
That's illegal, I think, in
they
state of California.
Really want to fucking get you.
Bastards.
To give money to the police or something. I get that a lot.
At night?
Yeah.
To give money to the police?
Yeah, like the police retirement fund or something.
I got one earlier where I picked up and they were like, and I'm like, hello? Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
You want to see if I'm home?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's creepy.
That's how it works.
Is that how it works?
I think so.
Robocallers.
No.
Scam. It's got to be making some money somewhere, right?
Somewhere.
Wait, what the fuck are we talking about?
Puppets.
Oh, yeah.
Puppets.
Yeah. So, yeah, I like puppets. You like puppets?
They're cool.
They're neat.
I like Muppets.
Not quite a mop, not quite a puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah, make up your mind.
Who's that leather? Puppet man out of leather. That's Troy McClure.
Yeah, I don't think I have a favorite Muppet.
No, favorite Muppet.
I don't think I have a favorite Muppet. Like, I mean, I bounce around from Muppet to Muppet, but it just depends on my mood. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think even going into like Sesame Street World or going into the other ones. You know who's my favorite Muppet? King Friday.
That's not a Muppet.
This is a regular ass puppet.
That's a regular ass puppet with a weird voice by fucking Mr. Rogers.
Daniel Tiger.
Yeah. Meow meow meow.
Fucking movie ass fucked us over, man.
I know, man.
Yeah. No, I don't think I have a favorite puppet, man. It's sad. It's not sad because I like them all.
Yeah.
But if someone put their head like, "What's your favorite puppet right now? I don't know, man.
It's what's it called? What's that one dude? Like, he's like a demon or whatever. Like he's always hanging out.
The demon Dudley.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thank you. Oh.
He's so weird because like that looks like a full-on demon.
Yeah. Well, when he came out in that first Muppet, he was from the movie.
Yeah.
He was just with the bear.
Yeah.
Remember, and hanging out with what's his name?
Yeah.
And what's the bad guy in that one?
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
But his whole thing was he couldn't laugh or something. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So he would do it for him.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, he was in the. He was in the last version of Muppets Tonight.
Right, he was Miss Piggy's like assistant or something. Yeah. Totally forgot about that. He did it right too.
Yeah.
He was like not gay, I was gay, but like flamboyant in a bit.
Yeah.
You know, but he always plays that straight man kind of. You know, better than Sam the Eagle, if you ask me.
Sam the Eagle's weird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam the Eagle.
It's funny. There's a thing online where they do that thing where they have actors interview each other.
Yeah.
And there's one with Oscar Isaac and Pedro Pascal.
The same guy? Wait, did they put a mirror in front of him?
And then they're talking or whatever, and they say something like, it was something about like, oh, he asked, Pedro Pascal asked him like, oh, who's that Muppet that people say looks like you? And he's like, oh, and it's Sam the Eagle. But then he said,
okay.
And they showed a picture side by side, and it's kind of funny. You're like, oh, okay, I can see it, right? But then they say like, yeah, and then I don't know his name, but there's the other one with the fish, and he's got the mustache.
Yeah.
And then he says, that's the one that looks like you, and he's like, oh, like,
what the hell? Yeah, that's interesting. And the little furly thing
Yeah,
on
yeah.
his neck,
yeah.
Okay. I guess. And then Harry Styles looked like Gonzo. We get it.
Yeah. No, Taika Waititi looks like Gonzo.
He looks more like Taika Waititi. Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Looks more like a Gonzo than Harry Styles. He's saying Harry Styles has the same fashion sense.
Yeah.
You know, but Taika Waititi.
Wakiti.
Meow meow.
Meow.
He looks more like Gonzo.
Yeah,
like a human
like
fucking version of Gonzo.
I'm telling you, this is the Muppet movie I want to make. Gonzo Camilla gonna get married, right? But Gonzo has no one on his side because he has no family.
Oh,
right?
okay.
And so Kermit or whatever tells him, "Well, go look for your family."
Yeah.
And he goes to all his adventures, and he finds his dad, Taika Waititi, with a Gonzo nose. Like just regular Taika Waititi with a Gonzo nose.
And like you can see the string connecting to the ears?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
But that's his father.
Okay, sure. Okay, that's his dad.
And it all makes sense at that point. You're like, oh, okay. Like,
see, I would be like, you know what? Long lost twin brother.
oh, yeah.
Long lost twin brother. And like the joke would be like, can't you tell?
Yeah.
Can't you tell?
Dude, my favorite was it the Great Muppet Caper, where Kermit and Fozzie are playing brothers.
Yeah.
And they're twin brothers, and then they get fired from the newspaper. They're gonna get fired from the newspaper, but he goes, and the editor's like, I would fire you if it wasn't for the fact that your dad was my best reporter, and it's just fucking a green Fozzie with like the triangles on his thing.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
It was an amalgam of both of them together, and it was fantastic.
It's so good, man.
And he owed his best friend or something.
Yeah,
right?
his best friend.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's fucking great. They're brothers.
Twin brothers.
yeah.
You can't tell.
I can't tell. Twin brothers. I'm very Arnold and Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And you can get away with it.
No, yeah,
you know?
it's silly, but it's also like,
You're expecting it.
Yeah.
You're okay with it.
No, the movies are good at that because it's silly, but then like they'll hit you with a fucking sad ass song.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuckers.
It ain't easy being green.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all do that. They all make you realize something.
Yeah, because that last one, when they first brought it back, and they go find Kermit, and then he's singing that song about how like all his friends are gone, and they're like,
yeah,
and then,
he's all lonely.
Yeah, he's all lonely, living in that mansion and shit.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be for everybody, and everyone left.
Everyone left, did their own thing.
Yeah. And the thing about that is, like, he's like, oh, okay. Like, through the whole thing, Kermit's like, yeah, I get it. It's not till the end that he kind of snaps, and he's like, nah, Dick, this is not just me. This is us, Dick. Stop fucking around.
It's called the Muppet Show.
Yeah, Muppet Show, dude. I'm not the Muppet Show. We're the Muppet Show. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. That was a good one.
That's has the How I Met Your Mother guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that though. This is the one that came after that one, but
That one's fun. The Muppets Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Like it's fun. It's very classic Muppets,
Yeah.
but it's not like the other one.
No. But that's what we expect. We want different every time.
I remember my favorite joke for that the Muppets Most Wanted though is what's her face? Tina Fey plays the warden of this Russian prison, and like Kermit puts on a show and has them all singing or whatever, and so she's all happy and shit. And at the end, she's like, "All right," she's like, "Good night," you know, what was it, Boris the Butcher, and so, and she's like, "Good night, Danny Trejo."
And there he is. Dude. That's another guy, dude. Danny Trejo's in so many of these other things, like little fucking roles, dude. But he's there.
He's there, just shows up.
Yeah, and he fucking loves the Muppets.
Yeah.
Fucking.
There's a deleted scene from like I think from that first Muppet movie. And it's like they get arrested for something, and they're all in jail. And then I forgot who it is, a cameo, but someone comes up and they're like, "Oh, Muppets, you're free to go." And then they open the thing, and then Dan Trejo's there. He goes, "They call me Muppet," and he's like, "No," and just walk away from him.
See, oh man, Danny Trejo was the shit. I'm sorry, I never traded donuts, sir.
No, I can't do it.
No, Muppets, right? Dude. Okay, here's the thing. You know how we were saying we want to do like a commercial for the store or something for the store?
Well, Muppets.
We're Muppets.
I mean,
it'd be great.
It'd be pretty.
We don't have to put our faces on there.
No.
We can show how tired we fucking actually look. You know, we'll get like Tom Kenny and
you're gonna go big. Or we're gonna go real big
to their voices. You know, it'd be great. You know. Is Orson Welles still alive?
No, he's been dead for a long time.
Oh, kind of wanted him to do my voice.
Wow, aiming high there.
Or low.
You're gonna call Morgan Freeman?
You know I'm gonna call the guy that plays Brain.
Brain.
The Brain.
Yeah. Oh man.
Pretty Orwellian.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Or get
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you want for your voice?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But it would be puppets.
We puppets? I mean, if we're gonna go high, then I have no idea.
Be great. We could put them right here behind the register.
Like,
And then we could make like customer puppets.
No, the world can't be puppets. I'm sorry.
All right, so we're puppets.
Okay.
And the world's normal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we have legs.
That creeps me out.
Well, we need to walk around the store.
It creeps me out, man. I don't like puppets with legs.
We would be puppets with legs. It'd be great. So you in?
Maybe. Sounds expensive.
Puppets. Really? You think puppets expensive?
I think so. You don't think so?
Cardboard and felt?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I'll look into it.
All right.
And then we're going to make a
puppet show.
Yeah. It'd be awesome.
All right.
Cool.
We'll see.
A puppet podcast.
Oh, no.
When we go live, but instead of being live, we're like, word up, flapping our hands and stuff. People love it.
Will they?
I think so.
Okay.
You know?
I don't know about that.
And the guests will be real, but we'll be puppets.
Oh, like Alf, when Alf had the talk show?
Oh, remember when Alf had the talk show?
Yeah.
That was a late night talk show. Remember that? Remember that? I got to catch it a couple of times.
Yeah, I think that's where my weird, and I don't want to say it's a fear, but it's like it's unnervingness of seeing the legs of puppets came from Alf.
Because
I remember the second season. Yeah. There's a thing where he's like, "Where's the camera?" And then they're like, "Come over here, Alf," and he runs over. I was like, "Ah!"
He sets up the camera.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's real. He's real.
Yeah. And he sets up. You see his little legs moving and shit.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Well, then you didn't like the Elf movie because they showed that shit a lot.
Don't like it.
Man. He's a puppet.
Yeah.
He's a puppet that got canceled.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you see all that shit that came out? Oh my God.
Puppets can get canceled.
Yeah.
I know I didn't want to even touch on this subject, but Alf got canceled because he would fucking be a fucking perverted puppet. That's what I'm saying. Puppets have a weird. That's why I can't use a puppet.
Yeah, you get canceled.
Shit that a fucking puppet will say will fucking just throw people.
And you'll be like, hey, what are you doing?
What the fuck you talking about, dude? You can't say that shit. I know all your dark secrets. Fuck you, puppet. Fuck. Yeah, I can never use one. And then what if it has like a squeaky voice and shit?
Oh,
I hate that shit. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Horrible. Horribly awesome. I should get myself a puppet.
Do it.
All right.
Do it.
Just walk around everywhere I go with a puppet. You think that?
I don't think it's a good idea. I mean,
I'll start helping customers with the.
No, don't do that.
Like, oh, I'm gonna help you. Oh, that's a horrible book. It's the worst book ever. No, throw that shit in the gutter. Yeah.
It was funny. It just totally random, but like when you went to get the water earlier today,
Mooney was here.
and when he came in, he said, "Hey, when's that new Hulk book start?" I'm like, "Oh, pretty soon. I think next month." He goes, "Oh, good, because that last annual was hot garbage."
He's very prolific when it comes to his words. That man, I love it. I love it.
But I was like, "Huh."
Garbage.
He must really have disliked this issue.
It was an annual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
They're not. They're supposed to give you a recap.
Yeah.
If that.
But he's like hot garbage.
Hot garbage. Well, tell me how you really feel.
Yeah.
I think he lives around here.
Yeah. He was at the liquor store.
He lives at the liquor store?
Maybe. No, he's always at the liquor store.
Yeah. Because when I went to get the water again, he went into the parking lot.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, to get his car.
Oh. So he doesn't live around here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking Mooney.
Very moody. Hot garbage.
Hot garbage.
Hot garbage.
Can we refer to shit as hot garbage though?
I guess. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Hot garbage.
Yeah, I've always avoided that. Like I always drives me crazy when people say like they don't like something, and they just say like, "Oh, that was garbage," or like this and that. And it's like, why? Like
because you didn't like it.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it is. I don't know.
The only reason I tell someone garbage is because they are.
No.
And they're total garbage. Piece of garbage. I'm like, you fucking garbage.
But that's still your opinion.
Yeah. They might not be garbage.
They
might be like, blood donors and they give to the Salvation Army and
or like,
nice people and all, but to me they're
garbage.
So see how that works?
No.
It doesn't matter if they call it or not.
Yeah.
It's their own stupid opinion.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter.
I've always avoided that though.
Yeah.
I always try to avoid that.
Be like, thank you. Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah.
Hot garbage.
Yeah.
Was it like hot lava cake?
What does that mean? Like it's like a level above garbage, right? Like
you ever smelled hot garbage? Hot garbage?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh, that's what it is.
I
I guess.
And then it stains the
like
ground.
It's so bad that you have to burn it, and it's hot garbage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get it out of here as quickly as possible.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirty garbage. Yeah.
I forgot there was I saw a video where like there was some saying, like a common saying, and someone broke it down to like, oh, this is the original quote where this came from, and basically, if you compare it to the original quote, we've been using it wrong. We've been using it the opposite.
Oh,
was it blood is thicker than oil, or
is it that one, or
something like that?
Jack of all trades, master of none, something.
Yeah.
It's I forgot. I think something like that.
Yeah,
There's one for that.
But it's something that we've been using it wrong. Like people have been using that saying wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because I heard one, but it was for the master of something. It's better to be a jack of all trades than master of none. I can't remember the rest of it.
Yeah, because the other one was the whole like the customer's always right.
Yeah.
The full quote is something like the customer always right when it comes to taste. Mm-hmm. So you can't like if someone likes something like whatever they're gonna buy it, they like it.
Yeah.
So, but people use it as like, oh no, you gotta do whatever I fucking say.
Whatever I say, yeah. That's how shit gets all sworn-horned.
Yeah.
In the English language dictionary.
But I thought that was interesting.
No. Yeah, I mean, if you really, most of those quotes are simplified just so we can use them on our day to day. And tell people what to do.
Tell just nonsense.
Yeah. Hang in there, kitty. The real quote is, hang in there, you piece of shit cat. Don't fall down because your fucking dog is down there and he'll bite the shit out of you and you fucking die.
Yeah.
Don't dangle yourself too much, cat. Something like that.
Yeah. I love how, like, was it The Simpsons when she had the poster? Marge had the poster. It's like, copyright 1978. That cat's long dead.
That's a bit discouraging.
Yeah, right?
Jeez. Hang in there, kitty.
That's funny.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm telling you. This world's sick and twisted place. That's what we need, Muppets.
Do we need Muppets, or are they gonna make it twister?
Dude, to me, a fucking Muppet is more normal than a human being.
But see, the thing is, here is your dilemma.
My dilemma?
If Muppets become too popular, you know what's gonna happen.
Everyone's gonna have a Muppet?
No.
Oh.
there's gonna be Muppet porn.
There already is Muppet porn.
But do you want to watch that?
No.
No.
I mean, how hard can it get? It's felt.
Oh, get just fired.
If we go too fast, get rug burn on their puppet dick. Do puppet vaginas get wet?
It's felt like in the can.
Yeah, you can, right? Does it get wet? Or they just go in raw? Felt on felt action. Do they get knots because it's felt, right? So the felt, bundles up, gets little balls, gets little.
That's awful.
Yeah, wait, you started it. Come on.
No, I was trying to warn you. I didn't want to go down this road.
Whoa. Well, I mean, you're not gonna point me in the right direction and then fucking not take the road.
Right direction.
Yeah. Look at you.
I'm just saying.
Taking the high road here.
I'm not taking the high road. I'm just saying.
Like the nipples, they have to be a different color, right? Do they have pubes?
I mean, I don't want to.
Animal? Do they have? I mean, animals hairy everywhere. Yeah. What about like in between, like the legs?
Oh, maybe possible.
Yeah. Hairy chest, obviously. I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in the anatomy now of a Muppet than ever before. No, it would be a hand sticking out of the Muppet, right? So they'd fist each other. It'd just be a hand fisting another Muppet, right?
This took a dark turn.
Hey, you started it. I didn't want to go down this.
I was warning you.
Muppets are PG in my mind. You just opened the faucet. You can't turn it off. You fucking broke the handle. Go get the monkey wrench, dude. We need to fucking patch this shit up as soon as possible. So do you think? No, you know what? Nope. We're not going anymore. No. I like those Muppets. Leave me alone.
Yeah. No, can't do it. Don't do it.
Nope. I think we're done.
I'm done.
I think we're done.
No more.
No more Muppet talk.
Okay.
Because then I like Muppets, and then it's gonna be like, oh, you really like Muppets.
Yeah.
So instead of getting one of those Japanese female.
Oh yeah, Muppet.
Yeah, get a Muppet. Yeah. Give me a Janice.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Of all Muppets, I think Janice has always been the one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Camilla second.
Camilla.
Boom, boom, boom. Anyway.
Yeah.
So who'd you get down with?
No, I'm sorry. I'm good. Yeah.
I'm done with Muppets. I think I have too much Muppets in the head right now. That's why that's probably it. I'm done with it.
There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna find some Muppet porn. I'm gonna send it to you later.
Don't do that, please. Then we can put on a list and
your algorithms
get all mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's how I end up in weird algorithm loops and shit.
Don't do it.
You got it.
Don't do it.
There's got to be some.
Probably.
There's got to be tons of it. I believe someone out there is right now working on some Muppet porn.
Muppet porn. They're building little sets.
Yeah.
Like the little beds.
Sewing up a nipple here and there, making a penis harder than felt penis.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but going soft is okay for them,
Yeah, because they're felt. They're felt, too.
Yeah. Okay, stop.
Stop.
We're done.
Stop.
Anyway, anything else you want to add?
No, I think this is ending on a high note.
Yeah. You got nothing coming up? No events coming up?
No. By the time this comes out, no.
2 weeks?
Oh.
No?
No.
Okay.
We're good now.
We're good?
We're good now.
Okay, so in that case, anyone still listening to, thank you very much. Sorry about that last part, though. Sorry, children. But you guys have yourself a good afternoon, good morning, and good night. And bye.
Bye.
Guys, darn it.
What's wrong with you?
I was like,